Yeah,
Start with.
thanks, Olivia.
Yeah.
The floor is yours, sir.
Okay. So good afternoon, everyone. Let me continue this presentation. Uh, Again, talking about the agenda, we'll begin with understanding the digital twin technology and its architectural component. Next, we shall discuss about the opportunities and benefits it offers in the manufacturing operations, and then we'll outline a practical step-by-step approach for implementing digital twin, followed by challenges and considerations for the digital twin. Finally, we will review expected outcomes and future outlook. So first, digital twin are virtual replica of physical manufacturing systems used to monitor uh, and optimize operations basically. This particular section introduces the core principles, the essential components, and how different digital twin is with respect to the traditional simulation tools. Okay, so that's what the intention of this particular section. Just my audio is okay, right? I'm getting this pop-up.
No, your audio is clear and fine.
Okay, there is one pop-up in the screen. It's not okay. It's not going.
You are clearly audible, no issues.
Okay,
We
fine.
cannot see any pop-up on our screen, so it should be on your screen
O-
only.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can continue,
So
Not
please.
visible to us, yeah.
sure. So again, digital twin, uh, as I said, it's a dynamic virtual replica of real world manufacturing processes and assets updated continuously. As it is updated continuously, a digital twin rely on the continuous data exchange for accurate and real-time representation of physical assets. They provide predictive insights to improve operational efficiency through simulation and analysis. Talking in detail about the digital twin. Okay, so digital twin represents a real world objects. Okay, when we are talking about the real world objects, these are nothing but sensors, devices, machines, processes, complex systems within the manufacturing. At the same time, it can even include the people, the operators, which are involved in the manufacturing facility. Obviously, they are deployed for whatever those assets that are deployed for driving business outcomes is what the digital twin represents. They provide connectivity, metadata management, data management, increasingly advanced analytics, and also integrations with business applications as well as processes and systems. Digital twin can be organized and structured different ways. Okay, so it can be a hierarchical structure. Um, it can be from uh, uh, like a range of different levels as well. It can be a basic to advanced form of a digital twin as well. When we talk about a more a basic digital twin, which can include a low fidelity digital twin, uh, having the metadata about the respective assets, okay, within a factory environment, which is for monitoring it near real time, okay, near real time data. A more advanced version can be a high fidelity one, which which has the analytical model on top of it, uh, which may be uh, physics based model, which can be machine learning, deep learning, okay, and that enable the prediction and simulation, allowing comparison of expected versus real behaviors, what if scenarios, or continuous improvement of the model can be possible through feedback mechanism. Again, talking about the digital thread. So digital thread is a product. Often digital twin and digital thread come together, and many times people get confused about difference between them. Okay, a digital thread is a record of a product or system through entire its life. Okay, from its creation to its removal from the system. It is enabling technology for digital twins. Okay, it allows design, it follows design from their earliest ideation. Okay, so when the definition of digital definition is created, such as basically the 3D CAD data. Okay, from there to real world operation. At the most basic level, a digital thread can be, we can call it as a glue that holds a digital twin together and allows communication and integration between different components or different value chains within the digital twin environment. Again, uh, talking about, I spoke about the confusion about the digital twin with respect to the simulation as well. And many a times the operation simulation tools are mistakenly considered as a digital twin. So let's talk about the difference between digital twin and traditional simulation tools. Like you might have heard different types of simulation tools like Flexsim. Okay, Siemens offers different types of tool. Dassault system, they offer different types of simulation tools. So digital twins operate in real time, unlike traditional simulation tool. Most of the time, traditional simulation tools, they operate uh, not on a real time data. Okay, some data is already there, um, and that data is leveraged for creating those simulation models. Again, digital twin continuously update based on the live data for accurate system representation. So that that ability is not there uh, in uh, in simulation tools. Okay, again, this dynamic nature of digital twin actually provide enhanced decision making. Okay, it enables precise monitoring and predictive analytics, and also enables those timely decisions on the shop floor. Let's look at the opportunities digital twin unlocks. Okay, enabling proactive problem identification, enhanced responsiveness, and supporting continuous improvement uh, through data-driven analytics. So let's talk about the proactive identification of inefficiencies using analytics and simulation. Okay, so digital twin leverages analytics and simulation to detect inefficiencies. Okay, before they impact the production, allowing for timely intervention that reduces downtime and increases productivity. So that's how uh, the digital twin provides that proactive identification of inefficiencies in the manufacturing processes, and leverages analytics to, and also simulation to kind of uh, timely uh, taking those decisions which may impact the downtime of the operations. Again, enhancing responsiveness to changing factory conditions. Um, so there is always uh, change that can happen on the factory floor, right? So digital twins provide real-time data reflecting current factory equipment and operational status. With the help of digital twin, it is possible to understand what is happening currently within the shop floor. That real-time, or you can call it a near real-time data uh, about the operational status is very important. And based on that, the uh, the leader manufacturers, the operations teams can rapidly adjust their processes to handle whether there is a equipment wear that is happening, whether there is a supply chain issue that is there, or whether there is a demand change. Okay, all of a sudden demand change because of certain reasons. Okay, so all those changes that come or changes that impact the factory uh, operations. Okay, those changes can be quickly adopted if the digital twin technology is available. Another major advantage of digital twin is enhancing collaboration amongst all the stakeholders, those leverage this digital twin platform. So digital twin enable a real-time sharing of manufacturing data across the team, right? All the data that is real time with respect to that manufacturing operations that can be available for everyone who has the access to that platform. There are centralized digital models uh, which improve coordination between design, operation, and maintenance. So it's a single source of truth, you can call. Okay, it's a single source of truth that is available for everyone, and with respect to which all the functions within the manufacturing environment can coordinate. They can talk with respect to the same thing instead of referring something else. Okay. Apart from that, data driven insights foster cross functional problem solving and innovation. So uh, that information, the analytics based on the data that is generated with the help of digital twin, that can be leveraged on pinpointing a specific problem. Okay, going to the root cause, and then developing innovative solutions that will solve those problems. Another major advantage for digital twin is for the remote access. Okay, uh, there are many scenarios where uh, the people uh, may not be available within the shop floor. Okay, within the factory premises, four walls of the factory floor. And in that scenario, digital twin provides that platform which can help collaborate for those who are away. Okay, remotely access that digital twin, even though geographically they are dispersed team. Okay, they can still have the same data, and the work that they are doing can be referred with respect to that real time, and the data which can be considered for any of their planning and design activities. This is really a game changer even for many of our GCCs. When we talk about in global capability centers in India, uh, many of them work in a remote environment, and digital twins are really enhancing their efficiency and collaboration amongst um, the people who are actually working on the floor or directly available there. Okay, so that collaboration is enhanced with the help of digital twin. Again, enhanced transparency. It provides enhanced transparency uh, because everything is available, visible to everyone, and reduces miscommunication. Okay, so as we spoke, it is a single source of truth, and again, uh, with respect to that only, the communication happens. There is no miscommunication because the transparency is there. Everyone is aware where to find the information, and that helps in expediting the decision making as well. Another advantage of digital twin is supporting continuous improvement and data driven decision making. Okay, so digital twin provide real time data. We have seen this, uh, and the insights. Those insights drive continuous improvement in manufacturing processes. Okay, this empower people to understand what are those opportunities available for the improvement, and that culture of continuous improvement can be further enabled with the help of digital twin insights. Another is process optimization. Ongoing process optimization is enabled by analyzing digital twin data to identify efficiency improvement. Uh, like because of the visibility of the data, okay, it is clearly, it is very much possible to identify where are those inefficiencies and what are those opportunities for the efficiency improvement, and then those efforts can be made to enhance those efficiencies. Accurate and up-to-date data also support in decision making across manufacturing operations. So now let's look at the like implementing a digital twin, like what it involves. Uh, like obviously it can involve the readiness assessment, data integration, virtual model development, validation, deployment, and scaling. Okay. In this section, let's see those elements. Assessing readiness and setting objectives. Okay. Uh, this can be true for any technology or adoption, right? When we are talking about the industry 4.0, for industry 4.0 as well, uh, this is very important step. Okay, so here we need to evaluate the current capabilities. Okay, assess our existing systems, resources, understand readiness for digital twin implementation. Am I still audible? You are able to see my screen?
Yes, you are audible and the screen is also visible.
Okay. I just saw a message popped up saying bad
Yeah, I
internet.
think Dilipji is traveling, so maybe
Okay,
he's yeah,
for him. Okay.
but he is very interested in your topic, so he wants to join and he's
Okay,
keen
no
to
problem.
listen.
Sure, sure. Thank you, Yogesh, for confirming. Uh, again, defining clear goals are important, right? Establishing specific, measurable objectives, why we are implementing digital twin, how it is aligned with our operational needs. That is very important. It's not like sake of the technology adoption. We are implementing the digital twin. It is solving the purpose, the goal. Okay, that is important. Stakeholder engagement is important in every new change that we want to bring in. Okay, unless and until uh, you are aligned, like your stakeholders are aligned, it is very difficult to implement any new thing in any environment, right? So it is very important to understand who are the key stakeholders. Okay, whether they are engaged at the early stage in the uh, those uh, process or not. Okay, whether they are aligned with the project objectives or not, what type of expectations are there from them. So all these things are very important during the assessment phase. Okay, so let's get into a little detail about identifying right use cases. Okay, again, there are different elements I am sharing here. Okay? And they are different level of digital twins as well. Okay, and different uh, uh, use cases within those areas. Many so talking about the design, many companies create CAD model of products before building their prototypes, right? These models do not strictly fit the definition of digital twin because their physical twin is not yet produced, right? It's not a replica of a physical environment, right? And the companies use this digital prototype for engineering and testing purpose. Use it for simulation, visualization during the design phase, and verify and inspect the overall 3D design and make sure all the parts fit together. Can there be any issues? Okay. This simulation also includes like thermal, mechanical, ergonomic, electrical, all that, right? All those simulations are done during this. Second is simulate and test. Once the engineering team uh, has a design available, okay, uh, the team works uh, on physics-based simulation on digital prototype. Okay, like digitally, uh, it is simulated and the prototype is built. Okay, and then um, the test performance for realistic conditions which can validate whether the design is perfect or not. Okay. This allows engineers to understand if there are any limits of the product, okay, in a field environment, and any design changes that needs to be taken care or not. Okay, like it also eliminates the time required to physically um, do the validation. Okay, after that the physical prototype is built, right? So actual uh, twin of that product can be created. We can say we have created that twin. Okay, obviously uh, there that digital twin can be applied, or digital twin of a product. Okay, wherein um, we can simulate, okay, con- uh, this uh, the the digital environment with the physical prototype that is created uh, on predicting what type of uh, uh, fitment issues can be there, what type of uh, like operational challenges can be there. Okay, so that uh, can be possible, and this analysis can provide some insights on further improving the design. Okay, so that's the first use of a digital twin that can be possible in this environment for uh, the product the product digital twin. Okay, third level is instruct and build, which is nothing but um, where there is condition based monitoring that is available. Okay, um, for what is happening on the shop floor. Okay, or in fact, if we talk about the product itself in the field environment, what is happening with respect to different parts, uh, different elements of the product. Okay, a real-time visualization of that data is possible. And through the digital twin. I'm talking about the product digital twin in a uh, in a field environment. Okay, and that product digital twin can enable remotely controlling that machine, and or even providing the instructions uh, in case of some issue needs to be resolved. Okay, in case of some information is required related to the product. Okay, same thing can be applied with respect to the product as well, wherein uh, if there are work instructions required for the operators, okay, how to build that product. Okay, dynamically those work instructions can be available. Obviously, another technology can come handy here with digital twin, which is virtual reality or augmented reality. Okay, which can be leveraged for this purpose. It can be also used for real-time or on-the-job training as well, without having a dedicated efforts for training operators. With the help of digital twin and leverage of the augmented reality technology, it is possible to have those operators directly working on the shop floor and real time provide them that feedback so that they can correct themselves. Okay, and eliminate the efforts required, additional effort that are required to kind of train and develop them. Another level can be a system configuration and integration level. System level twin are nothing but uh, verifying the constraints, okay, such as spatial footprint, okay, physical connections, okay, and this type of twin can be leveraged for remote commissioning. Okay, uh, if a machine has to be commissioned, okay, not necessarily uh, everyone needs to be there traveling and having available physical presence available for the commissioning. Okay, some of those like in component uh, level interactions, okay, mechanical as well as electrical behaviors, what if scenarios, okay, those can be tested with the help of digital twin. Obviously, this is a more advanced implementation of um, digital twin technology, which can quickly commission the entire machinery virtually. Okay, then monitor and maintain, like diagnostic. Okay, wherein there are so many equipment, machines running, assets running on the shop floor. Okay, uh, routine inspection of them. Okay, um, like what are their historical uh, uh, test datas. Okay, uh, physically observed operating performances. All that data can be available with the help of digital twin. So uh, at the same time, as we are using more and more sensors, okay, uh, it can help monitor those performances on the real time as well, right? And when there is a troubleshooting that is required in a virtual environment, that is also possible. Again, in this um, case as well, that integration of augmented reality, virtual reality is important. Again, when we are talking about see digital twin deployment, okay, includes CAD, modeling, connectivity, cloud computing, all those are there. IoT is required, software platform is required, remote monitoring, hardware is required. And then there are those enabling technologies like augmented reality, virtual reality, machine learning. okay, system integration, simulation. Okay, these are all uh, those enabling technologies are there. Again, when we talk digital twin uh, itself is not one technology, but through multiple technology it can be enabled. Okay, uh, the last one, update and improve prognostic. Okay, more data when it is collected and analyzed, digital twin can provide a lens for macro analysis of performance, as well as process that can be improved through software updates or workflow enhancements can be done, right? Okay, uh, like uh, this this can be remotely controlling the physical environment actually. Okay, this is probably the highest level of digital twin implementation we can say. Integrating real-time data sources and building the virtual model. Obviously, sensors and IT systems continuously which collect those data, live data from manufacturing assets for up-to-date monitoring. Okay, virtual models are needed when we are talking about digital twin. Accurate virtual models which are replicating the real-world manufacturing processes are important. Uh, Again, virtual models also reflected dynamic conditions, okay, so that optimization is possible and decision making is also possible. uh, Talking about virtual model, 3D model, which is very important from the digital twin perspective. So leverage of photo realistic scan for uh, factory digital twin are more common these days. Okay, photorealistic scan capture like detailed the factory environment for accurate digital twin. Okay, uh, it is a high resolution 3D models which enable precise visualization of a factory layout and assets. It like integration of scan uh, enhance the simulation accuracy as well and the operational decision making as well, because you get to understand each and every element within the factory environment. The visualization is possible. Again, this real time update from scan is required so that the dynamic monitoring and maintenance can be planned appropriately. It also enables the collaboration, okay, by providing that immersive and realistic factory representation. Uh, this like even if someone is physically not there, with the help of this photorealistic data, they are able to get that uh, immersive experience, okay, and which is key for the collaboration that we spoke earlier. So talking about the component uh, on and architecture of the manufacturing digital twin. This typically includes the physical assets, sensors for data collection, communication networks, data processing platform, and visualization interfaces. Talking about the physical assets, these are nothing but the core physical objects that are monitored and modeled digitally to replicate real world behavior accurately. Okay, in previous slide we have seen um, that leverage of uh, the photorealistic digital scans. Okay, so these physical assets are actually converted into uh, the model with the help of that. Sensors gather real-time data from physical assets and feed it to the digital model continuously. Okay. Um, Obviously, reliable communication network uh, transmits that data, okay, collected data from physical assets to the processing platform, and the processing platform analyze this data and provides intuitive visualization interface for decision making. Then validating and deploying uh, and scaling of the digital twin is important. Let's talk about the validating and testing. Okay. Uh, so once the digital twin is created, it is very important ensuring that this digital twin is providing the accurate and reliable information, because when we are talking about, it's going to be a single source of truth for those who are collaborating on that platform. That is why it is important that before deploying it in the production environment, it is thoroughly tested about the accuracy and reliability. From deployment standpoint, that validated digital twin will be deployed in the manufacturing operations and leveraged for enhancing the processes and monitoring. Again, when we're talking about deployment, that deployment is always uh, not at a full factory deployment, right? Any deployment happens progressively, and that's how that scaling and expansion needs to be taken care. Okay, it can be a prototype uh, or POC or a uh, limited implementation, right? Pilot, and that pilot is expanded from one department to the multiple department, from one line to the multiple lines. Uh, so that needs to be taken appropriately. At the same time, um, all the features cannot be enabled at a single go. Okay, there are different levels of digital twin we talked. So uh, even scope of the digital twin, the capabilities that are enabled through the digital twin can be also expanded or scaled accordingly. Okay. Now let's look at the challenges and considerations for implementing digital twin technologies. So data integration and interoperability issues, right? Uh, Integrating diverse data, like like from the different sources, right? Digital twin requires integration with multiple and varied sources so that the accurate representation of the real world is possible. Then there might be like legacy systems, okay, and those legacy systems may not be compatible. Okay, so that's always a challenge of compatibility of those legacy systems, how much data they can provide. Okay, what is their seamless operability. Okay, and then comes the diverse data and systems involving technical complexity, but vital for functional digital twin. Okay, so those uh, complex integration challenges needs to be resolved with the help of digital twin as well. The most important aspect is security, right? Protecting sensitive manufacturing data and intellectual property against cyber threats is critical when implementing connected digital twin. Okay, so uh, as Yogesh mentioned, cybersecurity is one of the hot topic, and ISA offers that training related to the cybersecurity as well. Okay, uh, we can definitely leverage that, but safeguarding sensitive manufacturing data is essential to prevent unauthorized access and ensure operational integrity. Uh, there is a lot of intellectual data that is there within the digital twins, right? And helping and maintaining that competitive advantage for the organization by preventing theft of this digital data is very important. And that's why a robust cybersecurity measures are important for reducing that risk associated with a connected digital twin in manufacturing. One of the challenge is also about keeping uh, the digital data updated. Uh, Frequent physical environment changes are bound to be there, right? We cannot say the same physical environment will be there all through the year. It cannot be there even all through the day as well. So this is definitely a challenge to be managed. How to resolve that discrepancy of uh, the frequent changes in the physical environment. Then real-time data synchronization is complex, and it also involves a lot of resources. Okay, um, inaccuracies. Sometimes, like everything that you have deployed may not be working. Something might be failing. Some sensors are failing. Uh, they might be giving a wrong information in the digital twin, uh, and it may also um, have the impact on the reliability of the data. So it is important to have understanding um, or uh, uh, like a view of uh, uh, the view should be available for uh, the team to understand where are those system failures, and probably what are those corrective measures that needs to be taken quickly so that those inaccuracies uh, are not there. Okay. Integration issues arise from diverse data sources and for formats as well, right? We may not be having um, everything working on the same type of communication protocol, right? There might be different level of data availability within those diverse data sources. Different types of formats are available. So while working on that digital twin, it is important to work out on how seamlessly it is possible to integrate those environments, and also at the end, uh, uh, those who are leveraging the digital twin platform, they get that information in the format that is needed. Maintaining that data consistency requires robust validation mechanism. Obviously, change management is involved in every aspect of any change that we bring on the shop floor in the organization. Addressing those cultural shift to embrace this technology is important. Providing appropriate trainings, upskilling them is also important. And uh, obviously, every organization definitely put those efforts to uh, train uh, and bring everyone up to speed with respect to what is needed there while deploying. Uh, Talking about the expected outcomes and future outlooks, this is the final section where we review the anticipated benefits and how to measure the success and emerging trends shaping the future of a digital twin technology. So when we talk about the benefits and drivers of adoption, okay, so this representation, okay, is uh, a graph from a research organization uh, wherein you can see what is that black line is actually um, the digital twin penetration. Okay, And currently uh, this uh, digital twin penetration is less than 30%. Okay, and definitely there is almost 200% increase that can be possible in next 5 years for that penetration. Okay, so uh, um, reducing operational risk and optimizing performance are the benefits of digital twin, right? Digital continuity. Before digital twins, uh, users could not be informed beyond the data managed within their department, right? A service or maintenance organization could only see uh, publications, right? Sensors, and service order history. Okay, and maybe engineering could only see manufacturing recipes. But with the help of digital twin, there is a data continuity. Okay, um, uh, there is a like a deeper understanding of each and every area that is possible. It improves OE. Okay, uh, OE uh, like for like optimization, availability, and performance and quality. It is important, right? So this important benefit uh, from digital twin help reduce the downtime of the machines as well. When we talk about the frontline workers, uh, many of those workers can leverage the technologies like augmented reality, uh, which which help their day-to-day work. Okay, the digital twin data can help uh, decision making, faster decision making for them as well. We have already seen most of them. With time, I will not get into each one of this. Maybe quickly wrap up. We need to have some time for question and answer as well. Again, obviously, measuring that return on investment and success metric is important for any technology. Obviously, improved efficiency is what we can expect by with the help of digital twin technology. Uh, it can give cost saving as well. Okay, it can have their benefits, reducing downtime, faster decision making cycles. So all these needs to be measured so that um, uh, it like we are able to demonstrate that this value is enabled with the help of digital twin technology. Again, anticipating future development and emerging trend is important. Okay, AI is coming big now. Integrating AI for enhancing the decision making and automation. When we are talking about autonomous operations, um, automation in manufacturing processes will be possible by infusing AI with the digital twin technology. Again, for real-time data processing, edge computing is also very important, so that latency can be reduced and there is more reliability. Um, Digital twin can be brought into the supply chain also, so that there is a optimized production and prediction uh, uh, of the processes are possible. One more technology we are hearing more in these days, metaverse, right? And uh, uh, let's understand uh, how metaverse is connected with digital twin. So digital twin create accurate virtual replica of physical manufacturing assets, whereas metaverse provides an immersive shared virtual environment for interaction. Integration enables real-time visualization and collaboration within the metaverse. Okay, so digital twins supply dynamic data, enriching the metaverse simulation and experiences. So together, these technologies enhance the decision making, training, and innovation in manufacturing. To conclude, Uh, this is a transformative manufacturing technology. Okay, provide real time insights which improve the manufacturing operations and decision making. It has the predictive capabilities. It helps in continuous improvements, and obviously, we need to carefully implement this technology, work on resolving the challenges, and unlock the full potential of the digital technology. With this, I'm open for any question and answer. That's all I have for today.
Yeah, thank you so much, Ajay ji, and thank you. We are also closed in right time, uh, just four. So thanks for that new ideas about digital twin. So you had discussed about how it represents the real world. Also, you told about the difference between digital thread and digital twin, opportunities and benefits. Then you also showed the matrix of how it's implemented use cases, and then what are the key components, and then finally what are the expected outcomes, which we saw the graph, which is very clear that it really gives a boost to the production. And we would also would like later on to know how the metaverse is also implemented. The topic seems very interesting because there are a lot of questions already coming. So I would ask first Sanjay Mishra ji, if he is online, can take up the first question. He is asking application of digital twin in process industry.
Yeah,
What are the he is asking what is the application of digital twin in the process industry? You can answer this.
I think for process industry, the digital twin has lots of benefits. In my opinion, uh, most of the time process industry is run with less manpower, and uh, lot of remote monitoring and control is required for the process industry. Digital twin brings that advantage of monitoring each and every process steps within the process industry, at the, like, if we talk about the ultimate goal of remotely managing issues and even controlling some of the processes. Okay, so that is also going to be more beneficial for the process industry than the conventional manufacturing, like processes.
Okay, thank you. The next question is from Ravindra ji. From a timeline perspective, how much time it takes to build a digital twin? If you could take us through some examples, few examples, which
Sure, sure.
maybe at your place, how much time it took to implement
Yeah,
it?
again, I think this is a multi-year project, I will say. Okay, so it is not uh, like, I don't think it is a plug and play kind of a technology. There are a lot of components involved in this technology, and each one of them require time, and each one like needs to be taken care differently. So I will say, um, maybe for an bigger enterprise, it takes 3 to 5 years, I will say, to fully develop and deploy this technology.
A similar question from Mr. Sanjay Kode. He also asked the Fractal Digital Twin cost and timeline to build, and special mention he had done for MSMEs. So for MSMEs, what is the cost and timeline to build a digital twin?
Yeah. Uh, I think there can be different level of digital twin that can be possible. Okay. For MSME, uh, more uh, you don't need to have like a complete digital twin wherein you have real time CAD data getting updated. You don't like I think that portion may not be that important, and which is very time consuming and involves a lot of cost to that as well, maintaining and managing the digital data. I think minimum digital data creation, and then monitoring, mainly focusing on the monitoring of that with respect to the minimum digital data that is available. Okay, minimum minimal digital data in the sense the CAD data I'm saying. Uh, that should be the approach, I guess, for the small industries.
Yeah. So Mr. Atul also is asking for digital twin. Any examples you have or use cases you have in EPC, digital twin, EPC?
PPC.
Yeah.
Um, so from the
Petrochemical.
yeah, you are talking about PPC,
E,
production
e,
planning control.
EPC. Atul, if you're there, you can highlight on this.
EPC is engineering,
Procurement and construction.
project and construction. Procurement
Engineer,
and construction.
engineering, procurement and construction, LSTK projects, lump sum turnkey construction design engineering projects.
Okay, so I talked about that. I think you probably get involved into commissioning of those projects as well, right? After the design.
Yes, yes.
So I think that is what which I was earlier talking about as an example. Um, so uh, the remote commissioning of these projects, okay, with the help of digital twin, can be definitely possible. I think that is the use case that I see, uh, like which is more of a system configuration and integration, wherein you are able to simulate uh, uh, the uh, the integration of uh, the electrical systems, okay, simulate hydraulic systems, as well as uh, like whatever uh, the things that are required from the commissioning standpoint. I think from commissioning standpoint, this technology can come handy.
Yeah, but similarly, we can, means there are multiple products or the technologies in the market. Like we can have this OTS or APC solutions are also can help us to find out all the commissioning upsets or anything well in advance. The modeling in OTS or the modeling in APC system. So how effectively I can differentiate the digital twin as a real solution for me as an end user?
Yeah.
Because
So
in the market or the technology providers, they are providing everything in the market. We can find it out. What is the right fit for me and how value creation is going to have for me?
so
How
yeah,
I can
again, I
decide?
think I don't have detailed knowledge about those technologies which are offered for your industry. Okay, but what I see is those are probably the component of your digital twin itself. They might be the simulation applications which you leverage for your commissioning planning. Okay, but if you can connect the physical environment with this digital environment, like which is provided by these technologies which are there. Okay, that's the digital twin. Okay, so digital twin is not something else. Okay, it's not like specific technology. It is nothing but how you are able to connect the virtual environment with your physical environment and able to monitor and control uh, through your virtual uh, environment or digital environment itself, that physical assets. Are you
Yeah.
getting?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So I think that may be one of your component of digital twin, what you are using.
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
because that is the question. Like this sometimes as an end user they feel that these are all the new jargonic terms for them, and these are the fuzzy words, and they got disturbed that what exactly it is going to give me a value addition on those.
Yeah.
So what I understood that this is nothing but an